The 2025 Chevy Tahoe Z71 is perfect, but it is missing one crucial feature that I think some people would like to see. I borrowed this Tahoe from Seiner Chevrolet here in Salt Lake City. Unfortunately, this one is sold. Be sure to ask for Jeff. Let's go ahead and check out the window sticker so you guys can see pricing on this spec. At the very top is the description, and this is a dark ash metallic exterior paint with a jet black interior. And here is a short listing of the standard equipment. Be sure to pause it. Base price is going to be $68,500. And starting off the options is the Z71 off-road package for $3,810. Has a lot of nice features in there like the limited slip diff, air ride adaptive suspension. It also has a 6.2 liter comfort package, sunroof, which is the panoramic, and the technology package for $1,275. And then this one does have the second row buckets, power release for $370. Destination comes in at $1,995 with a total price of $81,705. And here are the Philly common numbers to the left side. This Tahoe Z71 has just about every package you can get for 2025. And if you don't know, they did refresh the front end, new headlight design, grille, and bumper down below. They also added these animations to the headlights. Let's see if I can show them to you. So you have that animation, and it looks better at nighttime too. It's a little cheesy, but it's kind of cool too. Parking sensors off to the side here. And notice the design that they give you. They do give you a cutout right here for better ground clearance and approach angle. You have those LED fog lights, satin finish on the front, red recovery hooks, more parking sensors, and then check out these grille inserts here on the bumper. Overall, a nice design too on the front end. Black bow tie, camera, active grille shutter. So there's a lot going on the front end of this SUV. You can see some of your skid plates down below. So that's why you buy this. Most people aren't going to take it off-road, but if you're married to someone who finds something to run over, or someone, I don't know, it's good to help have that protection for the bottom. Now on this one, it does have the air suspension, double wishbone setup too. They do have some stiffening right there, and it is going to be 4-corner air suspension. Fabric material for the liner, and then here are the tires. These are the Goodyear Wrangler Territory AT tires, 275/60/20, and if you care to see that tire capacity, is right there, 2,679 pounds at 51 psi. Great 20-inch wheel design, 6-lug, 4-piston brakes. You have those off-road fixed running boards. Now here's just a side view. Did I point out the parking sensor right there? I think I did, but you do have one on the side for pulling into the garage. You also have front and rear smart key system for the doors. And let's check out these mirrors. So you have that painted trimming with the black cameras, turn signal, and you have your blind spot monitoring right there. All black trim around the windows, on the roof rails right there. And I believe this has a 28-gallon fuel tank too. And this is where we're going to fill up at. And if you get that 6.2 liter, premium fuel is recommended. And then here are the tail lights. Great design on those too. They're a little different from what you've seen on the other trim levels. They do have a black trim right there. Quad exhaust, parking sensors. They give you that other parking sensor. Sorry about that, my camera froze up. They give you a parking sensor right there. They do provide 2 cameras, one for the rearview mirror, one for backup camera with a sprayer to clean them off when they get dirty. There's also a button right here to open this, or you have a power lift gate. They also give you the animations on the tail lights. Great storage behind that third row seat. Also additional storage below this floor here. And if you want to put the seats down, you do have to hold the button, unfortunately. I don't know why they just don't make it automatic. I prefer it to be automatic. And a lot of SUVs it's an option or not even available. Tie downs, 120 volt power plug right there. And if you want to drop the tailgate, there's a button. Now if you want to see those tail lights, the animations on them, here they go. And then this is just a side view of the Tahoe. The standard engine for 2025 is a 5.3 liter. There's no changes from 2024. You still can get this 6.2 liter, which is going to have 420 horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque. All that power goes through a 10-speed transmission. And correct me if I'm wrong, if you wanted the diesel back in 2024, it was not available for Z71. I could be wrong, but I think that was the case for 2024 and earlier for this generation. But if you want the most power, this is what you got to get, but you got to burn premium. So if you want that 420, 460, you got to get that premium fuel. Inside the interior, you'll notice that they did some pretty big updates. This door card is pretty much restyled. You have this wood trimming right here, satin with that piano black with more satin, seat memories, auto up and down for the front windows, auto down for the rear, and you have those power folding outside mirrors. Bose sound system should be 10 speaker, and then most of this down below is going to be hard plastic, which is pretty typical. 10-way seat, and here's the badge for the kick plate. You have some leather wrapping on the side. You can see more of that satin and wood trimming. And here are all your controls: electronic park brake, 360 camera, parking sensors can be disabled, auto stop start, traction control, downhill assist. This is how you self park, and then lane keep assist. Full wheel drive, and then your drive modes. This one also has the air suspension with your lighting and trailer brake. Let's go ahead and check out the passenger side. On the dash, they do give you a lot of soft touch, leather wrapping, stitching. You see more of that wood and satin finish. And then down below, you see some more of that leather. So all this is a soft touch. Great job. But the rest of this is hard plastic, which is not a big deal. 10-way seat, including the lumbar. So here's something you can't get on the Z71. You can't get the perforated leather, which means you can't get ventilated seats. At this price point, they almost should have just made it standard personally. I think that it would have been nice to see that, but not a big deal. Here's your center armrest there, your cup holders, a little bit of storage on the side right here, more leather wrapping. And then out back, no curtains in the rear, but you can't even get that on the AT4 either, so they're about the same in that case. Then you have your seats out back, captain's chairs. They are heated, 2 USBs and 120 volt power plug right there. 3-zone climate control. And then there's that roof with that twin panel. And if you want to put the seats down, it's as simple as that. They also provide a button right there, and they do have this to pull out back, although you have a pass-through in the center there, so there's no reason to do all that. These seats don't have memory, so you have to always push them back like that. Seat back pockets are right there. They do provide grab handles in that second row. And in the rear, you have a USB cup holders on both sides. A lot of hard plastic back here. Even right here, hard plastic. But overall, these seats recline, obviously, and as you saw, they slide forward and back. And then here's that pass-through in the center here. It's pretty wide, actually, too. Let's go ahead and jump back over to the driver's side. Here are the controls on the steering wheel. Paddle shifters. And this is how you use those, by using that gear limiter. Tilt and telescoping steering wheel is manually operated. 11-inch screen. 17.7-inch screen. And let's go ahead and look up top here. You guys can see they give you the vanity with the lights, that warm white too on both sides. You have the white LED interior lighting. and you can control those seats. You can also drop down and lift up and adjust how high that lift gate goes by using this right there. Hopefully you guys can see. You probably see a little bit better there, all those buttons. And if you want to control that sunroof, you have all the controls. So this will slide the shade like so. And you have these arrows which will slide this. And this is for the big purses. So when our kids were younger, my wife had the big purse, and you could just slide the purse right there. You still have your armrest. So that's what's really nice about having this. They also give you some hidden storage down here too. And if you want to slide it back, they just have the buttons up here to do so. This is an option, so just keep that in mind. Now let's go ahead and start it up. Push button starts right there. This is going to be new for 2025. So you have your gear selector. So if you pull it towards you, that puts it in neutral. Push here, park, pull it towards you and down. Hopefully you guys saw that. That's drive. And then if you pull it towards you, push up, you have your reverse, and then it shows you your 360 camera view. They did redo the styling on this too. And if you want to turn off your top down view, as they call it, that menu is under this little nut here. You have lines for your trailer, or you can turn off the lines completely. You can see forward and back. So really nicely done. If you want to hook up to a trailer, they have a hitch guidance there too. Your climate controls are all listed right here and down below. They're the best with this. They like hard buttons because they know people still like those. You have a home screen, which is this one right here. You also have this multi screen setup where you can have multiple things up here. And this button is going to be important for some people because it controls the heads-up display, your child safety locks, also your cameras inside of here. And if you have a garage door opener, so you probably didn't notice, but you don't have HomeLink up here. HomeLink or universal garage door gate, whatever you have, can be set up through the screen. So if in order to get there, you have this icon on the side there, which gets you there a little bit quicker. So if you click there, actually you have to click one more time and then go here. And I'm pretty sure you can probably set it up on the home screen too. Like you can move stuff around inside this menu, and you can swipe from side to side. Something else to consider here is your vehicle status. This is very important because for me, the gauges, I like the gauges. Some people may not care about that, but you will care about your trip information. If you want to have your trip information, you can now control it on this screen, and you can push it over to this side. So watch what happens when I add to driver display. So it just puts it over there, and you can do the same thing goes for your fuel economy and for your engine hours or your current trip if you like to see how you're doing for the fuel economy. Also, your maintenance items are in here too. So go back to your home screen, you guys see you have trailering. You can add a trailer pretty easily. Also, your settings are right here. So if you want to set up a few things, they give you a bunch of things that you can pretty much set up for your lighting, power door locks, remote lock, unlock and start, comfort and convenience. So a lot of nice features that you can set up and customize for this SUV. Down below here, wireless charger, USBs, cup holders, and did I already show this in here? I think I already showed this. They do illuminate this too with the light here. Heated steering wheel, and as I said, you don't have heated and ventilated seats, you just have heated seats. And if you want to control this screen, this button right here will do that for you. And then they have some cool menus that you can choose. If you want navigation over here, you can do that now. They also have a clean screen like this. I think most people like that better, and they show you a lot of nice information inside of there. If you want to turn the screen off, it'll just pretty much show this, so the time, day, and the date. Let's go ahead and check out the numbers on the door. It's a little hard to see because the sticker's pretty far back, but I'll call everything out to you. Gross axle rating out front's gonna be 3,700 pounds. The rear is 4,300 pounds. Gross vehicle weight rating is gonna be 7,600 pounds, and these wheels are gonna be 20 by 9 wide. All-in payload is 1,528 pounds. 8,000 pound conventional towing, and this one weighs 6,072 pounds on the curb, so it's pretty heavy. And then here's a yellow sticker showing you 35 psi all the way around for the tire pressure. And what I'm going to do for you guys to end off the video, I don't know when the next time I'll see another SUV here with the air suspension, so I'll show you guys a quick time lapse of the air suspension going up and down. In order to go into this ride height, you have to be in 4 low. And this is how you control it. So you push the icon and then you can just lower it down like so. And I didn't show you the drive mode, so let's go ahead and do that really quickly. They have normal, sport, off-road, and tow haul. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you liked the video, and make sure your bell notification on so you don't miss an upload. See you guys soon.